Good morning, May 23rd, Saturday, 2020. Didn't sleep worth crap. Little concerned about my neighbor, Mr. Belfield, and Mr. Johnson, because James came over last night and told me that Mr. Johnson said I was causing shit in the neighborhood, and that being a new guy, that's not right. And he's lived here all his life, and like he's got some seniority or something. He's a property owner just like me, and I believe we have the same rights. But between Mr. Belfield saying that I'm shooting towards his house with a 9mm when that is not even true, and Mr. Johnson going around telling the neighbor that I'm causing shit in the neighborhood, and Mr. Johnson's wife, or ex-wife, is the one who started it all with saying someone's stealing water, trying to blame me for the crap that they did up on the hill because they weren't supposed to redig their spring because it was in the middle of the creek, and they let Tim dig a new one and hook up to the water and whatnot, and then he hooked up to Mr. Woods' water without Mr. Woods' permission, and who knows what else. And then trying to lay blame on somebody that moves into the neighborhood for something that they did. Ain't gonna fly with me. And I'm truly concerned about the whole ordeal. But I'm not going down for something that somebody else did. Bottom line. And I will fight to the death, take it to arbitration, whatever. I got no problem with that. I've documented everything I've done up on that hill, Mr. Wood's permission, the Gina Maureen's permission, at one time Mr. Belfield's permission. I've asked everybody and told everybody and let everybody know exactly what I'm doing, and always ask for permission first, unlike Mr. Belfield with Mr. Woods' overflow capturing it, because he did not have any knowledge of that. And they're trying to blame Ed for stealing water at first because he was the new guy, and then I come in and they're trying to say I'm stealing water because I'm the new guy, and then they're not messing with James and Kaylee because Chuck, I don't know his last name, but they own Annie's Pizza, and he's lived here all his life, was a school bus driver, and knows everybody, and supposedly James told me made a phone call to Richard Johnson to leave them alone. And so they're not getting hassled like they're hassling me. They're targeting me and trying to have somebody else take the fall for stuff they've done illegally, as far as I know. So, I'm going to call Mr. Johnson, ask him if he has any issues, to come talk to me about them, and I will try to remedy those issues. Or if I'm in my legal rights, he's just going to have to deal with it. If he doesn't like it, I'm doing everything legal and above the board. I don't necessarily think Tim Belfield and Richard Johnson are doing things above the board. So I don't know what to say, but I'm just going to call him and say, hey, look, I heard you got some problems with me, and I'd like to discuss those and resolve those problems, if possible. That's all.